3 teenagers are now charged in a brutal attack that left a man dead in downtown Jacksonville.
It's wild that the mainstream media press isn't talking about this story, considering, Abe, how much they care. We got 19 circus funerals for George Floyd because of racism. Because of racism? It's a black cop, a white cop, and an Asian cop on duty, getting that goofball crackhead into that car. Allegedly crackhead. Definitely fenthead. Allegedly, of course. Yeah. Well, them black cops, you know, they're racist. Anyhow, they care so much about racism. Well, what about when a white homeless dude is murdered by 3 black teens? Nothing? 0 stories, by the way. 0.0 stories. This is End Wokeness over here. 0 AP stories about, the guy's name is Roger Borkham. 0 PBS, NYT, NPR, Wall Street Journal, all of them. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about this. So we'll talk about it. We'll be more than happy to talk about it. Roger Borkham survived 9/11. Wow. He had just been laid off. 8 years later, his wife Celeste went to Africa because Black Lives Matter, of course, as a humanitarian, and was killed by the Africans. Sure, it was a one-off. Oh, wait. This already broken homeless man was then beaten to death and robbed in Jacksonville on the streets. They came back 3 separate times to beat him further and go through his bag. There's a 13-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 19-year-old robbing a homeless man. It's not enough to just rob him, huh? You got to kill him? You killed a homeless person. For what? What did you get out of this? A dirty sleeping bag? What genius plan was orchestrated by you clear future scientists and engineers? Nothing? So, you've got teenagers, and they're killing people, killing homeless people, and robbing them in Jacksonville. But yet the people who run Jacksonville keep telling me that the problem that Jacksonville is facing, Abe, not only that bastard Blood'll Blump, but his white supreme pizza terrorist Donald Trump maggot supporters. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. Yeah, I don't think you got a whole lot of white supremacists in Jacksonville. What you got is whatever the opposite of that would be. You've got black kids over here doing stuff with just absolute impunity because Jacksonville is run by a bunch of Democrat tards. Yeah. And therefore, how many times were these idiots arrested? How many interactions with police did these dickheads have before they killed this dude? We'll never know because they're teen youths, boys. They're teen youths. So, some dumb asshole in the audience, some dumb asshole in the comments. Whoa, white teenagers don't do stupid shit. First of all, killing somebody's not stupid. That's just evil, right? But yeah, white teenagers kill people too. Here's all the difference in the world, by the way. Maybe this will illuminate why I keep making videos on this. You won't understand because you're retarded, but maybe others can learn from this example here. When a white teen shoots up a church, a black church, a supermarket, or a predominantly black supermarket, not a whole lot of people out there celebrating that and trying to give that cover by saying, well, he's just a teen. Oh, well, it's really this. Oh, well, it's a problem with this, a problem with that, a problem with this. No, everybody comes out and goes, that's fucking awful. Yeah, we should start electric chairing even teenagers who are committing mass murder. Yeah, there's nobody supporting it. 0 people, right? But when you got teen youths out there and they kill a homeless man that they're robbing, the entire comment section is full of dumb white guilt-having libtards and black people running cover for them. They don't want to hold them accountable. The whole premise of Law and Order and Democrat-run shitholes is based around white guilt. They won't give you a skin color. They got to put out an all-points bulletin. Right? They won't release security camera footage if it's a certain skin color. There's no mugshot if it's a certain skin color. Yeah, that's all ridiculously insane. That's insane. And you're aiding and abetting and creating more criminality based off of your feelings. Because you're afraid of being called a racist. Stop caring about that. They're going to call you a racist no matter what. Racism, that word has no value at this point, by the way. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. While they're calling you a racist, this dude's wife was killed by Africans, and now he's killed by black teen youths. And everybody wants to keep pretending, oh, yeah. No, it's black lives that are under attack. Yeah, they are under attack, but who's predominantly killed black? Oh, whoa, you're going to bring up the myth of black on black crime? Shut up. Nobody cares. Shut up. No. Jacksonville is a left-wing sanctuary city hive mind of black race baiters and gullible white guilt-having libtards. You're going to create South Africa. You're going to create an absolute mess, and that dude paid the price for it. So there's Roger Borkham murdered and robbed by a 13-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 19-year-old, and everybody from the city council, the mayor, to the chief of police in Jacksonville are all going to blame Trump. They're all going to blame white supremacy, and ain't nobody going to take any accountability for the fact that you've got 13-year-olds involved in robbing and killing homeless people. Yeah, keep screaming about the white supremacy boogeyman while your entire city sets itself on fire, makes a sacrifice upon the altar of wokeism. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Support the channel, kept up to date on the media not wanting to talk about this story. Hit that subscribe button and make way, because the salt must flow.